Hey guys, and welcome to Lipnox VR, and today we're playing some, well, VR, on my MetaQuest 2 that is. But, what are we gonna play? So there's this new game called Coffin Brewing Co. I don't know too much about it, but let's check it out. Hello everyone, welcome to Lipnox VR, and yes, we are playing Coffin Brewing Co., which is basically a game about serving drinks to ghosts and trying to get skeletons from stealing your precious bounty, or your precious gold, we should say. But it's a pretty polished title for the MetaQuest 2, or Oculus Quest 2, whatever we're calling it these days, and is just coming out now for App Lab. It's just a brand new game, and it's one of those serving drinks kind of games. There's 3 variations of drinks behind me to serve that we can pour into the cups there, or the mugs. And we have some special drink below us, and we got our gun to fend off these skeletons. And there's all sorts of physics and things to shoot things around the level, so it's really easy to just have fun with it. And having fun with it, we definitely can. If you like doing a sort of grind to see how far you can get in things, you like those old school arcade kind of games where the task is pretty simple, repetitive, but it's a challenge to make sure you get it all mastered perfectly, this is the title for you. Because if you got the time, you can get bonus combos for actually washing the mugs in between levels. And I really like that aspect because it just sort of rewards you for being extra good. The skeletons definitely get sneaky in there, and they will steal all your gold if you are not careful. And with 3 different filling stations and different requests for different customers, you know what, it gets you to the point where you gotta think about stuff, you gotta hustle, you gotta get moving. Now, I didn't find it too challenging at the start, but it definitely picks up as time goes on, and while you're focused on serving your drinks, you might be not focused on the skeletons stealing your stuff. And I think that's the biggest thing with this, is you gotta be careful with that. There's all sorts of upgrades and things too, so for different weapons, and there's a whole card system where after so long, you get to pick a card to either give you gold, or give you a better gun, better weapon, what have you. But I think having those kind of things definitely make this feel more fleshed out and not necessarily like a tedious experience. I did kind of get bored after about 10 minutes or so in the same level, just sort of grinding away at it. But that being said, I mean, I'm not the target market to just sit here and pour drinks. I'm more the market to drink drinks, if you know what I'm saying. But that being said, I have played a bartender simulator on the PC, and I thought that one was pretty cool, but it just was so complicated making all the drinks. It felt like it was a never-ending tutorial, and basically more of a teaching tool than it was a game. And then on the other hand, I also played this game called Counterfight, and Counterfight is basically you working at like a ramen shop, and it's very much the same type of thing as this, where you're just grinding away, making the thing that customers ask for, and you gotta just do that, and there'd be, someone trying to rob the store you have to throw items at. And once you get into a good rhythm with some of these games, the fun is definitely there, and I can definitely see why these kinds of games are loved and why they're fun. And this game is honestly a polished one of those kind of games. Like, if you played the restaurant mode and job simulator, you kind of know the same deal. There's definitely not as many items as in that game, but this is fleshed out enough with the graphics, with the environment, with the overall tone and the upgrades. You get extra bonus things, cleaning your cups, and the only real complaint that I could have about the game is just that the table gets a little bit overly filled with things when you get a huge bonus thing. So there's sometimes like a big 500 bag and a bunch of gems or whatever clogging up your table, and you can't serve your guys your drinks. That's no good. And I also had an issue early on where I found that if I did, there's this ability to quick turn with the left stick. So it quickly does a 180 turn if you press back on it. And I did that while holding the drinks, and I kept spilling the drinks because what was happening was when I spun around, it would spin me into the table, and the cups would go sideways, and then they'd spill the drink, and that's no good. So we don't want to spill any drinks. But the game is generally fun. It's called Coffin Brewing Co. It just came out for App Lab for the MetaQuest 2 or Oculus Quest 2, whatever we're calling it. And big thank you to the developer for sending this over for me. If I were to score this out of 10, I don't know, I'd probably be at like an 8 out of 10, because I'm not a huge fan of this particular genre, but this is a well-polished App Lab game, and if you think what you're seeing on screen is good, if this was enough for you to click on this video, then this might be the game. It's definitely fun, it's definitely simple, it's definitely silly, and it's definitely worth a look. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like these kind of videos, I cover these side quest App Lab games all the time, so if you're looking for some new hidden gems that you might not see on the big channels, I I definitely suggest you take a look at my channel and all the videos I come out with, and hit that subscribe and the bell. But also, if you liked this video, hit that like button and leave me a comment because it helps me out so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and keep it real.